So yesterday, we really didn't get much done. We did get the planter pretty much done. We got all the gauge wheels back on late afternoon, and basically all we got to do now is put those seed boxes on. But we pretty much spent most of the day down at that auction, down at Listinsky's, and that rototiller that Dad was after, that went twice over what we were looking to pay for it. And I was actually after the 4020 and the 4430 open station, and the 4020 brought 6,800 I believe, and I was only willing to go about 65 on it, and 65 was actually pretty high considering it didn't have any 3-point arms on it. And the 4430, I think, if I remember right, brought just about the same. I think about 66, 6,700, and I took that up to about 65, which was pretty high, but we figured it would bring about that much. I was willing to only go about 5 grand on each, but 65, I figured I'd take it up to that, and that'd be absolutely it. So didn't get either one of those, and there's actually an auction coming up next week that will be very exciting if we end up getting what we want there, so stay tuned. I think that's next Saturday, or no, Friday at 2 o'clock, so if we end up getting what we want there, more than likely video on that will be on Saturday or Sunday, so stay tuned for that. Right now I'm headed over to our house from the farm, over to the other shed, the cold storage shed, to get the 8530 and the vertical till out and bring that over to farm. And we are going to get the planter out of the shop finally today, get the 4650 backed in there and the 8530 backed in the shop. We're going to put the planter in the place where the 8530 and the vertical till was and unhook it there. The combine, I don't know. I'm hoping we can get it washed today. It's supposed to start raining and snowing, snow mix, at 2:30, closer to 3 o'clock even. So, I don't know. We'll see. My cover crop is looking good. For those of you that don't know, we have about 700 to 800 acres in cover crop this year. Most of it was broadcasted and worked in with the vertical till, and this was one of the few fields that we actually just straight drilled it, just because there was a little bit left in the drill from earlier in the summer, and plus the drill was already hooked up to the 4630, so we just set Grandpa to work on drilling most of this field. You can't really see it, but he ran out with about 5-10 acres left, so really that'll be a good check strip, I guess, on the cover crop, just to kind of show a weed pressure comparison on where the cover crop is and where the cover crop wasn't. are taking it over to our house right now, over to the other shed to go ahead and put there right beside the combine. And we'll bring the 4650 back to pull in the shop. And we'll later get the 8530 unhooked from the vertical till and pulled in the shop, so both of those can get serviced and get ready for plant 2020. For vertical tillage this spring, since most everything is in cover crop that would get hit with the vertical till if it wasn't cover cropped, there's only about 30 or 40 acres of irrigated field that I need to hit over on shins, just half of it. Just because the other half is actually going into tomatoes. And it's snowing. So much for washing the combine today. I'll push that off till Wednesday because it's actually supposed to be a really nice day on Wednesday, and I guess tomorrow it's supposed to rain, and Tuesday it's kind of up in the air on how the weather is going to look. But Wednesday we'll get that done. Already have the oil changed in the 4650, so that is actually pretty much done as far as servicing goes, really, for that. 8530, again, the oil does not need to be changed in that because it still has about another 120 to 150 at least on hours yet till it needs to be changed. Both of these guys will get washed and cleaned up and detailed and be ready to rock and roll for plant 2020. Some point this week we'll get the in-furrow tank put on here and get that all set up and ready to go. And then the 4650 is completely good to go. And the 8530, minus putting the JD link on and a steering update for the auto steer, that will be pretty much ready to go then. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will catch you guys in the next video.